Alright, so there were at least two major problems with the last video. Number one, it was 3.5 hours long. We don't want to keep doing that. Number two, the sound seemed to be a little off. Hopefully that's fixed now. It seems to be a little bit of a test. Hopefully it's not misleading me. Okay, so there is indeed the military emergency by just one person, and by him declaring an emergency, I get a combat penalty. How that makes sense, I'm not quite sure. We have artillery army up there, and artillery army over here. That is gaining loyalty. Is there anything we want to pillage over here first? I guess we want to pillage all of this if we can. Oh no, it's ours. Right, is there anything we want to pillage in the next city over? Does not really look like it. So that's now ours. And that takes that. And then we don't have the promotion to fire if we move forward, so we're just going to chillax for the moment. Okay, you know what, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna get hit, but it's okay. So among other things, take that guy out. So we're wrapping up the Incan Empire over here. Then we're going to go for the Japanese Empire. What does the Panama Canal require? They have to be flat. Well, that's annoying. I don't know if we're going to be able to get units across here, which is a problem we talked about before. We may just wind up having a bunch of units over here that can't do anything, and just eating up money for the rest of the game, which is not exactly ideal, let's be honest. Okay, that said, right, we're keeping him in case we get the mausoleum. Get a great person. Sure, I'll take a great writer. Let's get a market up. Get a shipyard up. And we were trading with America for all sorts of money. Repair the Watt. This can't really make anything. But I can make it back to my capital. But on the flip side, does that really help right there? Not really. Let's see if this place can make it back to my capital and we can grow this city a bit. Is there a good neighborhood spot here? That would work, right? Yeah. Let's get the shipyard up first. This loyalty is going to rebel in 3 turns. So let's go ahead and move you over. How's everyone else doing? You're fine there. Is Lang really needed here? Probably not. Yeah, Lang's not needed there, so let's reassign you. Just to make sure that gets up faster. We have artillery here. And one of the things we're going to do is we're going to go to war with the Khmer now. Do you want to do a joint war? 73 gold a turn. 73 gold a turn. It's 2,000 gold basically worth +5 combat strength and a distraction. Because that means that his units over here will engage. And it'll help weaken him, because he has a lot of tank core. Man, the AI is actually making, like, tank core. Looky at that. Creating a distraction, I think, would be useful. So that's... Okay, let's go with that. You'll still give me some money, and we never found out when the old deals expired, so you'll take that. We'll take that, we can get some of our money back. This should give us some era points. The world agrees that our War of Terror expansion is well justified. We'll start moving our cavalry up. Start the raiding. Plus 50%. So that just gave us a lot of faith. This can still fire because, see, it has 2 out of 2 movements, so the game thinks it's okay. Can fire on the city here. Thanks to that artillery balloon right there. Bicon shot counters me? Ha. Oh, that's a core, we want to leave him back. That works. You don't have enough movement. You don't have the promotions to pillage properly. You do. Pillage some culture. It's like a feeding frenzy here, don't you know? With the tank core, we could get in on this at a minimum. Actually having, you know, all this stuff over here would be a helpful thing. We do a forced monetization, right? Yes. Can we attack this turn? No. But we can get helicopters. So we just spent basically all the money we just made. That's okay. We do have that field cannon army, 2 field cannon armies that we gotta be careful about. Took that out, there's another field cannon army. So here's a cavalry corps. Is that like the only cavalry corps we have left? I thought we had a few more. Cavalry corps, cavalry corps, cavalry corps, cavalry corps. There's some individual cavalry which is on their way over. Where's the other cavalry corps? That's the current question. Here's one. So we can't combine this turn. We do have, what, two? Don't we have some tank? Let's see, artillery corps. We have a tank, and we have a tank army, and a tank. I don't know if we just finished that tank or what, I don't remember. But at a minimum we can combine it with our tank corps up there, right? So let's send you on up. These heavy chariots can be upgraded to tanks. I'm going to upgrade those to tanks. Cursors in of... Yeah, we got that locked down. So if we got that, how much does it take to buy 2 tank cores? Each tank core is that. So let's buy 2 of those. Then we'll upgrade those, and we'll be good. We will need more money to do that, though. That's going to rebel soon. No shocker there. So let's send you over to Damascus to help. Of course we're going to keep it. Go ahead and repair.
A bird came down the walk.
Oh, now we're fighting against them over there, aren't we, as well? Gaining all the XPs. We need to repair a bunch of stuff over here. Can I build a kurgan here? Okay. Should we really build a Kokia mounds? Those would be good. Is the Incans at war with the Chimera and I'm not aware of it?
It is obvious
Apparently.
that while science...
I don't know how long they've been that way. Have they been that way this whole time? It's kind of funny if so. Oh, and now we can get even better tanks. Helicopter is available for a promotion. We don't want to pillage the district itself, but everything else seems like a very cool thing to pillage. Okay, so we pillaged that. We want to pillage one more thing. Pillage all of that. We have our tank moving up over here. It has a promotion available. Then we move this on up. The artillery needs to get into position. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fire without... No, it can't get there anyway. But we want to promote it, so it's done. Over here, we have cavalry army. We have a promotion, so we'll take it. We beat that down. force an attack, but it can make it there. So this is gonna hurt. We can't pillage the trade route, okay. I don't think I want to subject it to both. Both of those right there. Okay, so we can move up now. So grabbing their capital second's a nice, a bit of a nice touch. So we have 5 movement. Takes several movement to get up there. What do I see if I come over here? So either way, we're gonna take some hits. Let's stay over here. We're gonna take a few hits. Hopefully it doesn't, like, just die. But it could happen. Either way, we can pillage at least some stuff. Coal power plant, don't really care about that. Sure, let's make a hermitage. Does it have a theater square? No, but I need population 16 for it, which I can reach. There's a wonder, so let's put the hermitage up here. So that has to upgrade all the way to modern armor now, right? That was annoying, but c'est la vie. We do have a military academy over here, which is good. Because we really need some more artillery. And we need an artillery corps as well. And then we also need another single artillery there. We need like 2 more artillery here, it looks like. Okay, so if we do that, that artillery corps will combine with that, so we need a single artillery. We have a tank army over here. This should be tough enough to survive a round or 2 if needed. Okay, what haven't we moved up? We have these cavalry corps here. Now we have a cavalry army up here. How are we looking at this point? We got the 1 tank up here, which is getting ready to combine. Heavy chariots, which are going to combine. Field cannon corps down here, which would be good to turn it into a field cannon army. With everything to be an army. It's something we can move around at least. Our single field cannon over here. Go ahead and go on down there. We're like out of faith now. So I'm gonna go ahead and boost that sucker up. Do we need another neighborhood someplace? That would be 6 right there, so that would be good. We don't have the money to do it right now. Okay. What else can we do? First in the world to make clean power. It will go us. What do we want to do over here? I don't know why they wouldn't make Homs 1 over, honestly. That's weird. What kind of gold do you have available? I don't know if we I forget, do we have a trading route to Japan already? We do. Okay, because I want that to complete so we can get the combat bonus against them. Once the eventual invasion happens. I think getting more money is going to be the best bet here.
Success is
since we have that, since it's cheaper to buy cores and armies, and we have the discount from this city-state, which we finally became suzerain of. Okay, so here's what, see, we got 3 movement. We need to keep that at 2 movement or above. So what we do is we send it over there, and now we can fire just fine. And this one is not going to be able to do the same thing. Okay, but what can we pillage? That helps a lot. Highly promoted units right there. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this off. Alright, so we got fire 1. Just move that on up, let it get attacked if it needs to be. Fire 2. So we're closing in on Eisenhower right now. Of course, they'll probably get great generals as well, but we can generally use our great generals better than they can use their great generals. That's kind of the key. Artillery corps versus army. I don't want to get attacked by both, so I'm going to let them come after me here, and I will level up next time as well. So I built a wind farm for power, but this city doesn't need power. Repair all the things. I don't know why America's a settler wandering down there. Cavalry taking 28 damage. Don't care about your Japan. Fight me, Japan, if you feel so strongly about it.
Apart from the sanitation.
Okay, so we got this, which hurt a lot, so they keep coming after us. One option we have is getting Grape Shot. It's not the ideal promotion, but we do have Kabul, which is like getting way more experience anyway. And if we get Grape Shot, and then it gives us a total of 84 strength versus their... It gives us more strength there. But then we're delayed. Basically, if this dies, it's no good. So let's go ahead and get Grape Shot. Just to help it survive. We need more power. Okay, so we're saying... Let's make a neighborhood over here. We don't need an entertainment complex because that's over there. We could make an aerodome and get some air support. I don't think we really need it. And I did a very heavy air game another time, so you know, I'm gonna pass on that this time. I don't know if this is really that helpful right there. And that'll boost that up as well. Okay. Well, let's get the factory done. Let's see, we have excess carbon emission. Let's see who's polluting. Next sea level change expected in 27 turns. Multipolar ice. And it's a lot of that is just due to having those battleships and stuff, which aren't doing anything at this point. I mean, those up there are doing something, but I don't, like... It's not just costing me money, it's costing the pollution. Is this even worth keeping? I don't think it is. We don't need a battleship down there. Sorry, I'm gonna decommission you. And look, we get 7 more gold per turn. And these units over here probably aren't going to last much longer either. Okay. Got an observation balloon done. Send it on up. Make an amphitheater. So we got banged up over here, but that's fine. So over here, we're starting to get... a lot of money. A lot of faith. Can this fire out there? Yes, it can. And what was this artillery core for? We had a single artillery around here, right? This right here, okay. So as long as you have 2 movement, it'll let you fire. Single artillery goes with you guys. This goes over there. Then we block that up, so then we can get this. We got damage there. They do not have steel yet. That's something we can pillage. There's no camp there, though. They have a lot. Oh, wow, I thought that helicopter army had... thought it had the pillage promotions, and it didn't. Whoops. We have our tank corps and our tank army. I should have promoted that. Despite being outnumbered, our tank has won the day. Another tank army there. Looks like we can't put this under siege, which is fine. Upgrade that on up. That would definitely hurt attacking. Okay, so we're pushing on forward here. We got our artillery up. Sure, let's go ahead and make a military academy. Observation balloon can chill. Zinga, we'll move you up there, so you still give your bonuses, but you are fast running out of relevancy. I can retire for an envoy though, so that's good. We'll go ahead and move you over there. Try to work on getting you promoted. We don't have enough money for. Despite being outnumbered, our modern armor won the day. Hip hip hooray. This other tank core is going to get combined with this right here. But again, we need money to make this happen. Which we're currently lacking. Did we buy a field cannon to boost this up someplace? I don't even know. Okay, so we got our promotion. Got that. Can pillage this twice. Rebellion in 2 turns over here. Well, that's not nice. Did a good chunk of damage there.
Chemists do not usually stutter.
Come down to there, upgrade. It's a helicopter core though. So this is rebellion in 1 turn. So that will fall next turn. We can get a slight discount here if we really want it. Do we have enough money to upgrade some of this other stuff? One armor's not a movement, but we can upgrade either of these or this. So we can combine these next turn at least. Got our field cannon army over here. So are they're not really doing much over there, but they potentially could be. Who's he's no suzerain of Cahokia. Very interesting. Cavalry army wants to be used. Don't care about your demand. Our cavalry. Our artillery is winning the battle here. Shouldn't really be that much of a surprise given we're going against, you know, despite being outnumbered, we won the day and we healed. And you're going to rebel in 3 turns, unless we can capture the capital first, which of course is a goal. Pillaged that. I don't think there's really anything else we need to pillage over here. Okay, so let's hit that. I think that then gets it. There's not really a reason to risk it. get it. So that can heal. Friends coming in from a distance. This is more like the lightning warfare we wanted to go for. There's no point really in attacking this without... But we can do several things here. Like buy 2 artillery armies, that's always a good start. I think we can afford an observation balloon too to assist. Yep. That's now going to rebel, so Hayton should be able, I should be able to move Hayton around now. And let's change Puravia to... Actually, let's go up there. It'll help everyone. And we'll put Reyna someplace else. Not entirely sure where yet. Can't afford to pillage that right now. Of course we're going to keep the city. We can't raise it, so... Our 4th thing we want to make here. Holy site, I guess. We're at 500, nearly close to 500 signs. We're way ahead of everywhere else. See that we've broken the game wide open. We have nearly tripled the science of the Khmer, doubled their culture, like Judy's host. Silver double America's and everyone else's, and our military force as well is like as big as, close to as big as America and Rosa combined. Let's see where we can reach from up there. Should be interesting. And we need to keep capturing other cities quickly in order to avoid this rebelling, which is going to rebel in 7 turns. So go for like Calm Sway next, I guess. We have this city over here. We'll just have more artillery. Okay, this tank corps can be upgraded to modern armor. This modern armor here. I guess can come up to like here. Make an army out of that. Heavy chariot can be upgraded in a turn or 2. Is there anything else we want to pillage over here? There's a pasture. Everything else looks pretty pillaged, right? So do we go straight for Cuzco, or... its movement. That took most of its movement. That took most of its movement. Larger problem is we don't have a spotter right now. We can't afford to buy. We need a little bit more money. That'll give us gold. Don't really care too much about the aqueduct. Okay, so if we do that, now we can buy an observation balloon. And by buying an observation balloon, we show our targets. Okay, so we have a bunch of goodies once we scoop this up. In fact, I think that's enough to upgrade our heavy chariot, isn't it? If it has any movement left. Which it doesn't. Rebellion in 3 turns. Liang is doing fine over there, so let's go ahead and... oh, we can just move you over here. Rebellion in 4 turns, so we gotta get Cusco in roughly that time period. Got another observation balloon. Go on, come up there.
Man, Japan is so far behind.
I think we should get computers. Just grab all those good computers. We need the flood barriers. Oh, that hurt a lot. America built the Panama Canal, I suppose that's fitting.
Slowly?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull you back. Which city just rebelled, though? I thought it said there was like 2 turns until that rebelled. That's weird. Or did it... I maybe just didn't update when I moved out. Should give you the promotion. So we should have just gotten a lot of extra money. That mine's pillaged. And we should do the promotion first. Go and repair the temple. More faith. There's more units we can buy. Though we're only gaining 5 oil per turn right now, so we're gonna need more of that. Oh. Like I said, we're gaining 8 oil per turn right now, so we can make a few more units if needed. We're definitely having to balance stuff here is not a bad thing, I would say. You got a promotion. Congratulations. definitely wanted to update this. Oh, that had a promotion available. Should have taken. Yeah, we can't pillage anymore because this isn't promoted enough to do that. Promotion available. Let's get rid of all these. Annoying people. There's a bit of faith right there. Diplomatic policies. Oh, no, we're not going to fill the slot. We're going to check. Oh no, right, that does give that. Okay. Oh, we can't move that. That's annoying. Can we get a little bit more money from something? Is the new question. No. Billion in 4 turns. So, that range is good. Yeah, we can't move that, right? We can't move that. Oh, hey, no, artillery gets a bonus from Anna de Zinga? It's industrial. What? How am I getting a bonus from a great general? Artillery is considered modern, right? Modern era. It's the only great general I have, Renaissance and industrial. Okay, I guess that seems weird and wrong. Okay then. So that'll fire back, but that's okay. Then that can move up to there and fire. We'll start work over here. We'll send you over there. Man, more artillery is good right now, right? Get all the artillery. And no, this isn't as cheap as it should be, but at this point, I'm not as concerned. Field cannon core is making its way down over here. Okay, so at this point, a lot of artillery armies. Cavalry corps, helicopter corps. Right, so we have so we have our cavalry corps, we have a helicopter corps, and that'll be filled up with that helicopter. Well, that's a helicopter army being produced right now. Okay, that helicopter right there will do it. Well, I might have spoken a bit too soon. Okay, well we got that, and if we're able to buy that, then let's get ourselves another observation balloon. Four turns till that rebels. Our artillery corps is standing strong. What do I want to repair or build here? New question. I guess a triangle farm over here would be good. Attacked by an enemy cursor, that hurt a lot more. Oh, that came out of the city, that was a mistake. America's built a flood barrier in New York.
Benjamin Franklin made...
We got ourselves some more barbarians over there. It seems to be a situation that calls for exactly something like that. Losing loyalty, rebellion in one turn, unless we can change that. Wait, why are you starving? I guess it has to starve. With all the Mount Terrace farms were gone, right. That's unfortunate. I guess we have fire 1, fire 2. I'm not going to be able to take that down one turn, which means this is going to rebel unless we can... It has a military academy, right? Well, let's do something with it. Oh, that's just a pillaged salt mine. Okay, so if we have that much money now, we want a single artillery for our friends over there. And then buy an artillery army, which does not look like it's going to help. So that's going to rebel as well. Can build one more thing over here. Does Bulging afford to give us anything? No. Our pillaging rampage continues. See, America's units are moving all throughout here, not complaining, just observing. So that should be able to fire, yes, indeed. I'm giving that bonus means we're assured of victory here. We're gonna need more aluminum though, we're gonna be running out of what we can do here. Okay, we got their capital under siege. We'll be able to fire from there. We can fire from here. Is this enough to fire? It is. So that'll rebel in 21 turns unless we give something to it, which I suppose we should. This has got to be the priority here. I have a promotion available. I feel like I should take that. Pillage that. So we got all this stuff over here, right? It looks like it won't quite make it. So if that won't quite make it, I do have a promotion there. Can that make it? Excellent. You can reassign now. We don't need Moksha down there. Moksha, go and hang in our new thing up here. Let's take the promotion so we don't lose it. Now we get another wildcard policy, so let's use that. Let's try colonial taxes, it's usually pretty good. Especially as we conquer more and more. So that's settler lands. There's our continent lands, so yeah. So I guess Scotland's the same, but every other city here that we're conquering over here, that's benefiting from that 25% gold and everything, so. Keep those cities, most definitely. We're gonna lose that. Let's go ahead and promote that. Tank armies, like, what do I do? Helicopter army has a promotion. Do I have anything else that can reach that this turn? I don't think so. I'd like to take the promotion, but I think we're getting this down first. We have plenty of other things that can pillage, honestly. This is the thing. Got more artillery. Repairing all of our stuffs here. Let's go ahead and upgrade that next. Field cannon army is ready. Let's go ahead and move this up too. I'll let you repair eventually, and we will win again. We'll get more Golden Age points because we're outnumbered and we won the day.
sends you a...
Thank you. Rising and brilliant. Lots of faith, lots of culture, lots of science, right? Or something like that.
The good thing about computer.
Fire 1. Fire 2. Is now ours. Here, have some experience. Probably gonna have to. Well, I guess you can start firing away. It's just not super effective. Yeah, we're gonna keep that for sure. 1,011 turns. Oh, we still need to capture that other city down there, don't we? For production bonus. Oil power would be better, right? We are consuming extra aluminum. We need more aluminum. Let's flood the planet, shall we? Cairo, do you need a flood barrier? Let's go ahead and build all the flood barriers here. Which are still pretty cheap. I'm just going to literally go through and switch every single city that could possibly be affected by it over. Theater square? We do have a theater square. Where's the theater square? It's up there. Okay. Guess of those, none of those other ones can float. It actually has to be on the coast, right? 43 turns. We really need to give this fellow a shot in the arm. Here, make a builder and then we'll make a trader. Do you need a flood barrier? No. Do you need a flood barrier? Nope. You could use one. That has a flood barrier. That's getting a flood barrier. Flood barrier. Flood barrier. Flood barrier. Flood barrier. Flood barrier. I think that's everything, right? Okay. We certainly have a lot of units up here. Tank army, we don't have enough money to upgrade. Partially because we got an extra military slot, right. Economic union, pretty good. Health, I'll let you heal for a few turns at least. Oh, this can use a flood barrier. All the little things, you know. You guys, this is the problem with taking over the Inca. All their stupid little that. Artillery has a promotion. Oh, that's actually going to potentially hurt. Well, hopefully we don't die this turn. Well, actually, that was a bad move. They'll be able to fire at us. Hopefully we don't die this turn, like I was saying. Okay, so where are our cavalry corps? Is that one of them up there? That's an army. Helicopter corps up there, so one needs to come up to there. And our other helicopter corps, or it's going to be cavalry corps, I think, is up there. Can we get there and actually have movement left? We do. We need a balloon over here, though. Spotted. Ready. Aim. Fire. We need more damage on this. So I attacked there. It looks like I might be able to capture this. Oh, this can definitely come in and capture it, worst case scenario. So here's the question. That can't reach it, that can't reach it, this can reach it. So we're not going to be able to pillage. Oh well. Just keep rolling. Cavalry army can't be upgraded yet. Observation balloon here can move, though. And we have actually have extra range here, so we don't even need to do that. This is modern warfare right here. It's been, what, 10 turns? We've captured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities up there. Working our way north. He's definitely run out of units. Is our artillery going to be able to do anything? Do we have any more observation balloons hanging around? So 3 things there. Well, that was a lot of money if you hadn't noticed. So let's buy an observation balloon. Just do a drone. Where's another artillery? It's over here. Alright, go ahead and move it there. We'll promote you. We need new sources of aluminum. Should have gone to the other one for the money, but oh well. That has a promotion. This has a promotion. This doesn't have a promotion. I think this is going pretty swimmingly, don't you? Beef production monument. Got an artillery army up here. It's just ready and raring to go. We're getting -5 favor per turn. And I'm sure you're not liking us so much. -40, broke a pledge to move. We got 16 turns though before they can do anything about it, basically. I'm losing them all anyway, so might as well get some money out of it. This map is looking a lot better now, don't you think? Yeah, we'll do one more turn and then we'll stop. It's going quite well, I think. So we had renewable energy before we started producing smoke. The city's reached 20 population for the first time in the world in our capital. Huzzah! Unfortunately, our capital isn't a happy place. We definitely need money. Especially once we go to America, we're really going to need some of this money. We will have positive income, but we're going to lose all those trade routes as well, which are giving a bunch of extra money, so it's actually still a serious problem. Zanzibar. We have these envoys over here as well. It's just not doing enough. Our government is Teddy in anyway, theocracy. Repairing all this stuff first, then we're gonna get up aquariums and the like. So our land army could actually grab Washington and then just keep heading north towards the Aztecs. I don't really care too much about all the stuff on the water. Okay. So artillery. Where is our Great Channel anyway? So we thought we saw some weird behavior where she was giving a bonus even though she shouldn't. But we don't have it there. So I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so what can we pillage here? There's some 2 things there. That's definitely gone. So that's going to rebel to the Inca still. How interesting. I guess it's because of those 9 cities over there. Here. So I can hit there. Rebellion in 7 turns, rebellion in 8 turns. I don't think you're needed over there, so let's get to our new city. Okay, so there's not really anything else we want to pillage here. So we take that city. We're losing 4 aluminum per turn. So the new question is, where can we get more aluminum? We have both of those as sources. We're extracting that. We're not going to be able to get to that. We have that. Can we help Zanzibar out there? I don't know. We'll see if we can do that. That's something we can definitely do. Let's just have you head up there. Nope. Got it. Nope. Nope. We can do something about that. So basically we need another worker coming up here to grab this aluminum. And there's 2 more over there, right? So we have enough aluminum to support our war machine. Just gotta go a bit further. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's keep rolling forward. Tank army can move up there. This is going to be annoying to get our units through up into this region. I wonder why there's no road here. Got a drone now. Let this heal. We're just not going to be able to move everything here. Helicopter army, what do I want you to do? Capture that. Well, we could send units up there to help, couldn't we? I mean, it's not like we need them over here. Let's do that. something. Observation balloon's just chilling. Rebellion on 14 turns. Rebellion at 7 turns. How are we still getting a rebellion at 7 turns versus some of this stuff? That's weird. Okay, so as soon as we get anything that can capture that, it's ours. Are we at war with our Mog? No. I'll wind up losing that army. If it comes out and shoots, I'll probably lose the unit. Gold, we can repeat. What do we want to do here? Let's boost that up. That helps that heal quite a bit. How's religious victory going? No one's.
Aim for the moon.
Excellent.
If you miss, you may hit a star. The ultimate end of any ideology.
Well, now we have
is
fascism available.
totalitarianism.
Get that +5 combat strength. You know what? We're gonna select it here. So choose civic. What do we want to go for next? Conservation's a good one. Professional sports, more envoys is good. Let's get envoys. E-commerce is probably a big one. Okay. We can grab capitalism as well, I guess. And then I don't really care about any of these. I think I'd rather have fascism still, so we're just gonna skip all 3 end games. First civilization to adopt a tier 3 government. Excellent. Then alternative is okay, but not amazing. Lightning warfare, but we're not really producing too much at this point. Let's grab national identity. It adds up being like an extra 3 to 4 combat strengths in some cases. Not the end of the world amazing, but still not awful. Free market's not going to really help. So if we do triangular trade, we'll gain about 80 gold a turn. Do I want that, or do I want extra science? Or free market? I just don't think we're going to really have that many 10 pop cities with +4 adjacency bonuses. Do I really care about the science of production at this point? A little still. There we go. 590 science, 300 culture, it's turn 236. This isn't an amazing game, but clearly we're crushing it at the moment. Khmer's down to less than 200 strength, Incan's at less than that. Yeah. We're basically as much, yeah. So, this is looking well, it's looking good. Let's save the game. And see you next video.